She's 1.54 meters tall, drives 570-ton dump trucks through Arctic snow, and somehow still finds time to film it all for millions of fans. Angelica Larsson isn't just Sweden's most famous truck driver. She's one of the most recognizable faces in global trucking. She's been called the Queen of the Road, starred on TV, written a book, and built a career that blurs the line between heavy industry and social media stardom. But in 2025, fans are asking, is Angelica still driving trucks? Or has she shifted gears into something new? Let's take a look at her journey, from hauling dirt for her dad in Sweden to becoming an international role model for women in trucking. Angelica Larsson was born in 1990 in the small town of Älvkarleby, Sweden. Her father owned an excavation business, so big machines were part of daily life. While most kids her age played with toys, Angelica was already fascinated by loaders and haulers. She trained as a machine operator in high school, got her forklift license, and soon decided to go all in, earning her truck driver's license. Her first jobs were close to home, hauling earth for her father, then for regional trucking companies in Gävle and Skellefteå. But the real turning point came when she started sharing her life online. In 2009, she posted her first fitness videos. Then, in 2014, she turned the camera toward her trucks. And that's when things took off. Viewers were mesmerized. This small Swedish woman maneuvering massive rigs through icy Nordic roads. She wasn't trying to look glamorous. She was showing skill, grit, and authenticity, and people loved it. By 2020, she was starring in TV3's Svenska Truckers, a reality series about real Swedish drivers. 2 years later, she published her autobiography Vägval, meaning choices. And by 2023, Angelica Larsson had amassed nearly 1.7 million followers across YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. She once said, "I want to be a role model and show that you can be small and be a girl in this profession." And she's done exactly that, and proving that talent, not size, decides what you can handle. Angelica didn't just go viral, she changed perceptions. Her videos showed her threading 18-wheelers through narrow, frozen roads, reversing up mountain passes, and operating bulldozers with calm precision. The media started calling her the most beautiful truck driver in the world, but fans quickly realized her looks were just a footnote. The real story was her skill. A study from Lund University even called her a pioneer in attracting young women to the trucking industry. At expos and truck fairs like the Elmia Truck Show, fans line up just to meet her. Many young women say her videos inspired them to get a commercial license. Angelica says the best part of fame is hearing that kind of feedback, when girls from Brazil, Germany, or Canada message her saying they chose trucking because of her. Her influence hasn't gone unnoticed by the industry either. She became a brand ambassador for Varda Automotive Batteries, writes a monthly column for Trailer Magazine, and regularly appears at international expos like IAA Transportation. Even big manufacturers like Volvo and Scania have featured her in promotional content. It's part of a broader global trend. The trucking industry is opening its doors to more women than ever before. In fact, by 2024, nearly 14% of U.S. truckers were women, double the number from a decade ago. And voices like Angelica's are helping drive that transformation forward. So, what's Angelica Larsson doing today? Well, she's still trucking, quite literally. As of 2025, Angelica works for Eurocrane, hauling some of the biggest trucks on Earth at the Aitik copper mine in northern Sweden. We're talking massive Cat 77s and other heavy haulers weighing hundreds of tons. According to a 2023 profile, she alternates weeks. 1 week working in the mine, the next creating videos and attending events. It's a perfect balance between her passion for driving and her growing media career. On camera, she's often seen with multiple GoPros, capturing every angle as she drives through snowstorms or sunrise shifts deep in the Arctic Circle. And despite all her fame, she's still as hands-on as ever. Grease, mud, and all. She told Business Insider she negotiated to have 1 day off per week just for editing and filming, saying, "Without my regular job, I have nothing to film." And it's working. Her YouTube videos still rack up hundreds of thousands of views. She posts regularly on Instagram and recently launched an official TikTok in 2025 to connect with younger fans. She's also expanding creatively. Earlier this year, she wrote an article titled "From Truck Driver to Singer" in Trailer magazine, hinting that she might explore music or artistic projects on the side. And yes, she's still teasing fans about a big secret project she's developing. Something she says will showcase the trucking profession in a brand new way. Of course, with fame comes business. Angelica's income now comes from several sources: her trucking salary, social media ads, sponsorships, and public appearances. Back in 2022, she revealed she made around $6,000 per month just from YouTube ads, roughly double what she earned from trucking alone. Add in Instagram, Facebook, and brand deals, and it's clear she's built a thriving business from her passion. To manage it all, she even formed her own company to handle collaborations and schedules. It's a smart move that keeps her brand professional and sustainable. By 2023, her social presence looked like this: 347,000 YouTube subscribers, 340,000 Instagram followers, almost 1 million on Facebook. That audience is heavily international, with a big fan base in the US, Canada, and across Europe. Unlike many influencers, though, Angelica's fans rarely send selfies or flirty messages. Instead, they send pictures of their trucks. As she put it, they want to show me what they're proud of: their own machines. That mutual respect defines her community. Fans see her not as a celebrity, but as one of them, a real trucker who just happens to have a camera. Swedish media often portray Angelica as a national icon. In 2023, Expressen listed her among Sweden's 100 Women of the Year, ranking her at number 26. Her down-to-earth attitude and fearless work ethic make her a genuine role model, and she's not afraid to speak up when it matters. When asked about sexism in the industry, she once joked, "I'm short, but just as good as the guys." Still, fame hasn't always been easy. She's dealt with stalkers and privacy concerns, at one point having to move homes after fans showed up at her workplace. She admitted it was a little bit scary, but said she won't let that stop her from doing what she loves. Between long shifts, video editing, and public events, she's also been candid about how hard it can be to balance two careers, and even worries about starting a family one day. But if there's one thing Angelica's proven, it's that she thrives on challenge. Angelica isn't alone in this new wave of trucking influencers. Brazil has Verdiana Henning, known as Paquita BR153, and North America has creators like Adriana Oltien and Alex Nino, each with massive TikTok audiences. But Angelica stands out because she keeps her content focused on the craft itself: the trucks, the roads, the work. While others lean toward lifestyle or glamour, she stays grounded in the real, rugged side of trucking. It's this balance between authenticity and professionalism that's made her a household name in both the trucking world and social media. So, where does Angelica Larsson go from here? If her story so far is any clue, bigger, bolder, and maybe louder. She's built a career that bridges two worlds: the grit of blue-collar trucking and the reach of global influencer culture. She's proven that a woman can handle the world's biggest machines and still inspire millions online. And as the industry evolves, with more women joining every year, Angelica's story feels like a glimpse into the future of trucking itself: diverse, creative, and full of drive. Whether her next chapter leads to music, television, or another secret project, one thing's for sure: Angelica Larsson is still very much on track. If you enjoyed this look into Angelica's journey, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about the people redefining modern industries. And tell us in the comments, would you ride shotgun with Angelica through a Swedish snowstorm?
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.